think the stream started. What is this? When you meet an enemy with a forbiddingly high AC, try working around it. Use spells and abilities that lower the target's armor AC or ignore a part of it. For example, those which require a touch attack. Alright. Oh, we are on. Okay. Hello everyone, and welcome to the stream with Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Back on my healer run with Angel, Azamar, that's about it. Alright, now, last we left off, we found Woljif and he asked for help. And I'm like, okay, Lan, you're out. Let's go out with Woljif, you're in. This orange stone with candles is covered with Baphomet symbols. Seems that the cultists used it for an altar. Deval, did you find it? Freedom at last, and I don't know what I shall do with it. I mean, we'll take these potions, I guess. Woljif. The Eldritch Scoundrel. Oh, right. We'll just keep him on the auto-pathing. Raised his dex. All his skills up. His rogue talent of weapon focus with daggers. I don't know why it's saying it doesn't recommend getting weapon focus. Whatever. Dispel magic and lightning bolt. And then another level in Eldritch Scoundrel. Greater. Alright, so improve weapon to weapon fighting. Cool. Displacement. And then level 10. He gets confusion and greater invisibility. And advanced talents.
Who, me?
Mythic Path. Goes up. 2 weapon fighting Mythic. Which reduces the penalty on 2 weapon fighting by 2 again. Then gives him greater enduring spells. Never mind, just enduring spells for now. What's greater do? Effects of your spells on your allies that should last longer than 5 minutes, but shorter than 24 hours now last 24 hours. Okay. If I combine that with isn't there a meta magic that makes your spells last longer?
Yeah.
If I combined it with those meta magic spells, would that make them then last 24 hours?
$10 minutes to an hour, and you're also there 8 to just 24. There's the only one that's only changed.
Oh, okay. No, he just has the shiny dagger. That's okay. I'm now giving him the Edge of Force, which is a +2 with dagger as well. Hmm. They roughly have the same chance to hit. He's got a plus 16 to hit, and I'm worried with I'm running around with only a plus 12. He does have 6 strength higher than me though. And now I'm gonna give him a belt. Because Ember can use the Malander's insult to increase the damage from her fire spells. So now I can just give the Dex belt over to Woljif. Doing a +2 cloak. I don't know what else I could give him right now. Alright. Let's go help Woljif with his issues. And where is this thing? Here it is. Round the bend. A day and 8 hours. Or I teleport to Dresden, and then it's 23 hours. Oh, I did save some time. Oh, there was a skip, which means, yep, the armies can move again. So now I'm gonna try to go clear out some more of all the demon armies. Save. Will send. Alright, we're gonna clear out this section of the map if I can. Because this general has fireball, and it clears out a lot of enemies.
Okay.
It's like enemies will say, we're an army strength of 6 or 7 like you, and then one fireball later, the whole thing is done.
Depends on the enemy.
Well, yeah, it's not going to do anything to the Brimarak, but it'll do something against these Dretch and this Dyrachni. It will! Well, it took out the Dyrachni. Most of the Dretch.
Oh, what was the general anyway?
Oh, this army didn't have a demon general.
And you?
Oh, this general is mage.
What's his name?
I'll have to check in. Oh, hold on, never mind. Setsuna Shai.
Okay. Yep, the best one.
Yeah, he popped up in my last playthrough too. kill these Drex. They're a real problem. Trying to act like they're not is a really stupid thing to do. That AoE nerf they can do is too much. Champions, attack! The Babao still have that stupid counter damage thing. Smite Evil on the Brimarax. And heal up the champions. Sadly, Fireball doesn't help.
It doesn't?
No, Brimarax are made of fire, or they're fire demons specifically.
You don't have potent fire? Or even fire burns?
No, I think that's only Ember.
Fire. It's so fire, it makes fire burn.
Alright. Let's see, heal up. The only one with damage right now is the scouts. So we'll heal them up. There's nothing else for me to really do with the general. I'm just gonna heal the only damaged enemy. I mean, ally unit. Brimarax don't really stand a chance. They're outnumbered, outgunned, outmatched. Done. Done deal. Having ejected the demons from Eagle Rock, the former Crusader outpost lost during the Fourth Crusade, warriors were dismayed to discover that the fortifications had fallen into miserable ruins under demon rule. However, in the Warden's chambers, there is a cache containing a valuable unnoticed. There's a cache containing valuables unnoticed by marauders. A headband of Inspired Wisdom +4. Who do I give that to? I guess give it to. No, Social's got the Phylactery of Positive Channeling. I should keep him with that. Both Woljif and Arushale don't really... Well, no, Arushale has Perception. So I guess I can give it to her for now.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you went through Lan's quest already?
He didn't pop up with his quest yet. And yes, I did talk to him. Instead, I got kidnapped by an angel. He just said, "Hey, let's go to Pelora's Fall." What? Boom. We're there. I didn't even get to rest. And then it's like, "Can I go back, please?" And he said, "Okay, but we need to hurry." I'm like, thanks. Speaking of, let's go back. Let's see what the decrees are.
Happened to any of the other questions.
Oh, yeah. Speak the devil's name. All right. Lan asks for an audience. Lan wants to speak with the commander about what he can do to help in the crusade. Okay. The development of the Art of War. They who do not seek to know their enemy and fail to forge new paths to victory will inevitably fall. The secret of success lies in officers' steadfast focus on strategy, the ability to learn from past experiences, and the preparation of soldiers for future battles. Okay. And there's also the diplomatic decrees, but right now I currently have the Faultless Daybreak being worked on for the next 3 days. It's important. But in 3 days I'll have that dealt with too. Alright, in the meantime, Let's go and finish off Votio. Oh, everyone's fatigued. Fine, rest up. We'll have Woljith help with camouflage now, and Arushale can help out with the night watch now. Begin rest. Darens, lands. Seed pastry. Okay. Yes. Alright. Here we go. Begin rest. Alright. Maybe you don't believe it yourself sometimes, but take it from someone who knows. You are good, and you are doing the right thing. That's Sela, too. Harushale. Please, Sela, believe in me. Sometimes I really need to hear that. Alright. Let's get this fight underway. Oh, you know, I just realized. Can't I now choose... Since I'm level 10 now, can't I choose the racial feat to give myself wings? With my Azamar?
Okay.
Or is that a level 11 ability? Alright. Oh. Alright. Let's see. Oh, crap, I forgot.
What?
Woljith leveled up. So did Sela. I'm so used to me being a spontaneous caster, I forget. Alright, first up, Sela. What spell do I give her? Archon's Aura, Holy Whisper.
Buff spells.
So Angelic Aspect.
Okay.
Or Archon's Aura is technically a buff. It's an AoE nerf, actually.
Okay. If you need it. Buff debuff. It's in the channel. A buff. Buff first, and then Bane became a thing.
Alright, so then in that case, Angelic Aspect first then, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Then we move over to Social. Any new slots? Yeah. New 4th and 5th level spell slot. What do I give him?
Protection.
Yeah.
Also buff.
Divine Power. Restoration. Summon Monster. Forced Repentance. I guess divine protection from energy, communal. Like he already has it twice, so I guess one more time isn't bad. Alright, so 5th level spells. I'm gonna give him Summon Large Elemental. Alright, don't need to prep anything. Arushale, what 3rd level ranger spell do we give her? Animal Aspect greater, Chameleon Stride greater. Communal greater long stride. Life Blast. Magic Fang's useless. Instant enemy. I think I'll give her instant enemy. Then for Woljif, he's got an awful lot. Let's see. Magic missiles. And then for second level spells, he's already got, I guess, one more instance of mirror image, and then one invisibility, and then some scorching ray, and then 3 acid arrows. Or should I go? No, acid arrow only does 2d4, right? Let's see, the arrow deals 2d4 acid damage, no splash damage. For every 3 levels you possess, the acid, unless neutralized, lasts for another round. To a maximum of 6 additional rounds at 18th level. Dealing another 2d4. No, against demons that's kind of weak. At least the 4d6 has a chance to actually go over it. So I'll give him 3 scorching rays. And then just another mirror image and another invisibility. And then for 3rd level spells, he's got nothing. He's got nothing prepped. He's got 8 slots and nothing prepped for him. What do you think? He's got Dispel Magic, Displacement, Haste, Heroism, Lightning Bolt, and Slow.
Pretty good. Slow?
Alright, how many casts of Slow?
2.
2 slows. What else?
And I guess a lightning bolt.
Just 1? Alright. Still 5 more slots to go.
Okay. What was that else?
Heroism, Dispel Magic, Displacement, and Haste.
Oh, Dispel Magic. That, due to high levels, you don't need that.
Alright, how many?
At least 3.
Alright, so 2 more to go.
Okay.
This-
Heroism.
Alright. 2 or 1?
Just 1.
Alright, then the last one, I guess I'll make it Haste. Let's see, what else we got? We got 2 slots of 4th level, either Confusion or Greater Invisibility. I'm choosing Greater for both. Alright, let's go. Won't matter in this case, but for now, let's save and go in. Maybe we'll be able to win with no preparation at all.
Together, we stand.
Except I'm gonna tell Sela to get on the damn horse.
Now that's good preparation.
Yggdrasil's spawn did not come alone. The giant Glabrizu towers over you, his small yellow eyes glowing amidst the lumps of horns, come to rest on Woljif. The demon's pincers instinctively close with a bone-grinding snap and his nostrils flare. Spawn of Yggdrasil, Lady Hepzibah ordered me to bring her the moon of the abyss. Give it to me and I will kill you quickly. Hepzibah. The Nephilim Hepzibah is Baphomet's daughter and current favorite. She commands a sizable force of her father's minions, both mortals and demons alike. Is he talking to me? He's definitely talking to me. Woljif takes a step back. Hey, Hornhead, I'm the spawn of my mom and Da. I don't even want to think about where you crawled out of. Have at it, Chief. Show him your special chiefly mojo. Who are you? Know the name of the one who will squeeze out your innards. Votil, Gorger of Screams, Hepzimira's Scourging Lash, and Baphomet's Faithful. You will die begging me for mercy. Who is Yggdrasil? A demon who sowed his seed on Galarian. From his seed grew the coward currently hiding behind you. He will die more slowly and painfully than you, in retribution for everything Yggdrasil has done to vex my mistress. Who is Hepzimira? My mistress is the high priestess of Lord Baphomet. I will fulfill her command, and she will honor me with her blessing. Why are you so determined to kill Woljif? Why do you need the Moon of the Abyss? Yeah, why? I ain't never seen you before in my life. Maybe you got me confused with somebody else. Another Woljif, maybe? Or a guy with horns like mine? You are Yggdrasil's spawn. That is reason enough to kill you. But my mistress also needs the item you stole. The Moon of the Abyss. No more talking. Die, traitorous seed. Woljif is wreathed in blue flame, and the demon shadow rises up behind him. Have at it, chief. Pilgrims of the World Wound, attack! Fight for me! I'll be over there monitoring your performance. The cultists exchange looks and make no move to fight. At last the chief cultist speaks. We will not fight against a demon. Demons are our future masters. We cannot show insubordination. What has gotten into you, Crescent of the Abyss? You're not trying to betray us, are you? Woljif slaps a hand to his forehead. Ah, I forgot. They're not just dumb as planks, they're stubborn as mules too. Quick, Chief, say something to them. You'll be more persuasive than me. And then I can say, you convinced them so many times already, try once more. Or evil, intimidate. If the demon doesn't kill you, I will, just as soon as I kill him. Chaotic, bluff. This demon is trying to deceive you. A servant of Baphomet wouldn't murder the Crescent of the Abyss.
Nah.
Or good, because I'm good, and so I do all things good. This demon is going to kill you simply for taking orders from Woljif. He hates Woljif. Diplomacy. I have a 21. It needs a 23.
Damn!
The only way to fail is if I get a nat 1.
Well, you got root for that.
Here we go. Oh, she doesn't. I'm the best choice with my diplomacy at 21. Here we go. I failed.
By what? 4?
There's only one number I can fail at. I had to roll a 1 to fail. And a 1 I rolled.
Damn.
Damn.
Why did it have to be a... Well, okay.
The cultists
We
turn...
didn't buff it.
The cultists turn... No, this is with the buffs.
No, we didn't use that, you know, that thing that gives you a plus. Oh,
Yeah, I did use that.
oh,
Yeah, it's helpless. The cultists turn away from Woljif and rush toward the demon. All hail Baphomet! Forgive us for wandering in the fog for so long, my lord.
Okay.
The time of our vengeance has come. Neville, I thought you... It don't matter. Let's take them on together. Treachery, treachery, attack for Baphomet, for Votil. Alright, well. She...
Into the fray.
As you attack him, you'll use the Smite Evil. I'll use Bolt of Justice because this is just such a ridiculously powerful spell. It's like you have it and it's like you cast anything but. Why? see. Social cast protection from evil. Cast controlled fireball.
I will resist.
Okay. Well, just go stab this guy. This guy right here. This guy closest to you. Just do that. Just stab all your targets. Alright. With all the confusion, the attacks and such going on, throw another fireball. You already cast it. Just get ready to cast another one right away. Bolt of Justice on Votiel. Did you cast it already? Yep, you cast it. Alright, everyone's protected from evil. What do I have you cast next? Socio. Prayer. Pray. That's what you should do. Find another one. Usually just keep shooting him. Wolves, if you're doing great, keep stabbing at the cultists. Mendel, what are you doing? Sit the blast into your magic. Show them the power of heaven. There we go. Down you go. I'll find you, spawn of Yugophilus. You will be bathed in blood. Woljif looks supremely satisfied. What do you make of that Votiel then, Chief? Whew. So, will you take me back? There's nothing for me to do on my own in the World Wound, and we do kind of make a good team. I promise not to run away again, as long as we don't get attacked by gargoyles again. If they do, sorry Chief, but they're scary. I'm out of there. The tiefling laughs. I'm kidding. I really won't run away again, really. Let's see. I need someone like you paying leave. Since promise you don't run off again. Don't get ahead of yourself. First, I deserve to know what your connection is to the demons. I don't know anything about any demons. That's the first time I ever saw that Votiel beast. But he sure seems to have it in for me. He doesn't just want the moon of the abyss, he wants me to suffer. And that mistress of his, Hebza, Hipza, whatever she's called. There's something fishy going on here, Chief. I'm telling you. I want to get to the bottom of it because something tells me we'll be seeing Votiel again. I know his type. Once they get a hold of you, they don't let go. Woljif runs a hand through his shock of hair. Here's how it is. There's this demon, Yugophilus, the one that Votiel and his mistress are so worked up over. If I'm supposed to be his spawn, then maybe he's my grandpa? I'd believe it, 'cause he's caused so much trouble that people even want to bump off his grandkids. Yep, that sounds like my family, alright. Yugophilus did something to Hebs, to Votiel's boss. Maybe he stole the moon from her? I don't know. Anyway, she sent her top muscle to find it, the muscle being Votiel. And now I'm the poor sap who's supposed to pay for all of Granddaddy's evil deeds? See, demons are just the same as low-class thugs when you get down to it. But I ain't giving them the moon. Even the shadows started talking to me because of it. And then there's... We'll just stop short. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. That's a separate discussion. You can stay if you promise not to run off again. I swear on my Manda. To be fair, I'm not sure if they're alive or dead, but even dead people can have a lot happen to them. They can be raised from the dead or just dug up and be used as in experiments. I knew one old timer, a street food vendor, who would buy fresh corpses. He was looking into something, almost as if... Anyway, it doesn't matter. What matters is this. I need to talk to you. I don't have anybody else. Face to face, somewhere private. In Dresden, that'll do. When you see me standing alone, come talk to me. Woljif notices Deval and waves to him. Chief, you remember Deval, right? First he was lying on the altar, then he was tied up on the floor. He's led a varied life, is what I'm saying. Want to say hello? He's basically one of us. He won't look down his nose at us. And he's rich to boot. Maybe you can shake something out of him, you know, for helping him. Even an IOU would be better than nothing. Why not? Deval, noticeably fatigued after the battle, walks over to you and Woljif. It was a fine fight. It was tough for me, but it's the first time in a long while that I've felt human again, and not a mute animal. Thank you. That was you, Mute? You're an even bigger talker than me, Your Excellency. Only you sound like a library book, and I sound like a back alley gutter. I learned my letters on the streets, you know, from the signs. Anyway, that's by the by. I wasn't planning on saving you. I just didn't want you to pop up in my dreams, looking all pathetic and asking, why, Woljif? Why didn't you save me? Nah, I don't need that kind of hassle in my life. Deval laughs. I'm sure nothing could break your irrepressible spirit. The young crusader bows to you. Commander, I don't know how to thank you for saving me. Iomedae must truly be watching over me, and I must do everything in my power to repay her.
Such a liar.
What are you planning to do now? Get out of this place and return to the ranks of the Crusaders. Don't worry about me. Even if I should die on the way back, I'll die a warrior's death. If this crusade has taught me anything, it's the value of an honorable death, a death worthy of a man. Time to go. I fear scavengers will swarm here before we decide if it's worth burying the bodies. Deval turns to Woljif. Thanks again, my friend. If you ever find yourself in Gwenvir land, or on Gwenvir land in eastern Mendev, I can ask my parents to find you a position suited to your talents. The Gwenvirs are always in need of good, reliable men. Woljif, who had been listening with a smile up to now, abruptly stopped smiling. Good men? I'm not a man, Your Excellency, and I won't be your servant neither. Do you think you're doing me a good turn? You posh people are all alike. Even if I saved your skin a dozen times, you'd never see me as your equal. You can take your gratitude and shove it, and don't call me friend. Lawful, chaotic, say nothing. Woljif barks a contemptuous laugh, but the disappointment is clear as day on his face. You sang a different tune when you were stuck in a cage, looking for sympathy like a lost lamb. Huh, that's true, that's blue bloods for you. You can't survive on thanks alone. Nah. Alright. Yeah, you can't survive on thanks alone. Oh. Deval looks slightly disappointed. Unfortunately, I don't have any money on me. I only managed to find my belongings with difficulty. Please accept this enchanted ring as a sign of my gratitude. I found it in the pile of weapons back at the cultist camp, but I shall remain in your debt. Item received, steady finger. Alright. Let's go. We shouldn't linger here. Deval salutes you. May Iomedae watch over you, Commander. I shall pray for you. Alright, let's go, Chief. On to new adventures. I'm sick of this place, to tell the truth. It's empty, it's boring, and we might as well talk on the road instead of hanging around here. Do you know any traveling songs? Want me to teach you some tavern tunes? The one where the thief falls in love with the beautiful woman and she turns out to be a guard and the two of them get hacked up in the street? Or how about the one where the thief's in court and the judge is his father? Or that one about how you don't behave yourself, you'll live out your days in a special institution? I remember them all, and we've got plenty of time. Alright. Alright, what does the steady finger ring do? Oh wait, Belt of Demonic Shadow. What the fuck is this? Whenever the wearer of this belt casts a spell of 6th level or higher, it summons a CR7 Shadow Demon to fight alongside the wearer for 2 minutes. Only one can be summoned on the battlefield. If the demon is already summoned, casting a new spell of the level 6 or higher will heal it for 2d6 hit points. And I have the Ring of Summoning. Well, it's a belt, so I can stack these. What's this belt do again? Or the ring? I'll go all the way down. I'm not reading the story again. Okay. Grants the ability to summon either Axiomites or Soul Eaters randomly selected once per day, as if they were summoned by a Summon Monsters 8 spell. Caster level 15, DC 22. All allies, including the wearer within 30 feet, gain a +2 bonus to weapon damage rolls and a +2 on saving throws against attacks made or effects created by chaotic creatures. And then the Belt of Demonic Shadow will summon a creature. I can use this more than the Dex and Con belt. Guess I'll give that belt over to Marushale? Yeah, she's got a belt that just gives Constitution, so she can use it. Socio can't use that. His armor already gives him a bonus to his con. Guess I'll just give it to Woljif whenever I'm swapped in with him. Steady Finger. A ring of protection +2 grants the wearer a +3 competence bonus on touch attack rolls. Oh, I'm taking that. You can give the +4 ring to someone else. You give it to Seela. She's in melee combat all the time. Alright, so who takes the +2 ring? And I can give it to Socio. Alright. Then the +1 ring can go to, I guess, just Woltif. That's it. Does Devil say anything else? And Omade aid you. Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. And we'll go talk to Lon and, I guess, Woljif back in Dresden. Just teleport. There, we're there. Oh. And also, there's the demon slaying. I don't want to put this off until I'm at the last part of the game, like last time. Brizu, Marilith, Cultists, and some blue demons. Run up and deal with when the Marilith teleport around on top of us. Yeah, let's deal with the Marilith first. Attack once, smite evil. Take a swing on them. Alright, the Mariliths are gone. Just the Cultists and the Brizu are left. Let's clear out some of the cultists. Never mind, we'll clear out all the cultists. I always underestimate how powerful the champion units are. They do a lot.
Only due to number.
Okay. A poor prisoner who was freed in the battle asked for a word. In his hand, an item wrapped in a rag. The prisoner says he was once a crusader and for decades he has hidden this item from the demons. He is overjoyed to present it to his savior. Deadly Toll, a scythe. A +4 scythe. It has a +4 bonus to critical hit confirm. Let's see, fight down the fort here. This demon fort is supposed to be stronger than us though, so. Alright, fireball straight to my archers, but that was it. I'm sorry, Scorching Ray. Alright, we're gonna hit the scouts, spearmen, and most importantly the archers. Enemies with ranged abilities always have to be top priority. There's some cultists down in the corner over there too. Alright, there's some Babals right in front of us. We're gonna have to clear those out. They'll decimate the front line if we let them. Alright, we'll have the scouts run up and just attack the bows. And attack again, apparently. The archers shoot the remaining bows. Have the champions fence them off. See, the enemy scout's alignment is chaotic good. Oh wow.
We're going against demons. They had to be chaotic. Come on, man.
Yeah. I was just hoping they were evil so I could smite them. Throw another fireball, clear out the Drakni, the swarm, and some of the cultists. Alright, we almost got the spearmen dealt with. Let's clear out the scouts. Alright. I think the champions should be able to finish off the rest of these. We'll kill the rest of the spearmen first. Yep. Champions go for the remaining scouts. Now I'm gonna have the clerics heal up the archers. They've been taking a beating from the constant scorching rays. What would this do? Oh, that's what I'm saying. Alright. Scorching Ray the cultist. There's a big group of them. We gotta try to cut this number down. Because unfortunately, cultists have that annoying AoE ability that suicides them, but does a crap ton of damage to all enemies around. Let's heal up the champions. Alright. Hey, sorry I'm late. No worries, Atrocious. Glad you can make it. This is... Alright, the fight's pretty much done now. It's just the Brimarax. Yep. Alright, got back all the injured clerics. No problem. Let's see, so what does it say here? A host of demons once guarded the horrific remains of the Tower of Yath, sculpted from demon flesh. The Crusaders stormed the ruins and ended the lives of all who dwelt within. The remains of the tower resemble the decomposing carcass of a giant beast, and the warriors of the Crusade are already setting up a war camp a few miles from the ruins to keep an eye on this heap of rotting meat. And on a more lighthearted note, we leveled up. Or the general leveled up, anyway. What do we got? Master of Maneuvers 3. Got it. It's like, what else? There's other options. No, I don't see them. Masters of Maneuvers. That's what I see. Alright, so we can get another army added and recruited. There's this development of war. Combat effectiveness of the Crusader army has increased. The military council requests that the Crusade leader attend their meeting and receive an update report. Okay. And we also have Dwarven property. Part of the fortress wall sustained damage in a demon attack on Dresden. A number of buried golems, covered in dwarven runes, were discovered among the collapsed stones. Upon hearing this news, a member of a dwarven clan has contacted the commander and claimed that the golems belong to them. What should be done with the golems? Give the golems to the dwarves, that's lawful. Keep the golems inside the walls, add military experience. Let's see, extract the golems and use them in battle. Unlocks the warding golems decree. And force the dwarves to pay for having illegally stored the golems inside the wall. What's warding golems do? 3 earth elementals are recruited. And no thanks. Keep the golems inside the walls. At 300 military spirits. The golems were buried in the wall to reinforce it magically. Once mages renewed their half-faded runes, they continued to preserve Dresden's peace. It's for the greater good, everyone. I'm the hero. Right, save. I might load the game and make this army go an about face, because a lot of these enemy armies are pretty strong.
Two armies versus one of theirs.
Probably. Alright, well, that's it for that, though. Now, we are going now to finally see what the hell it is that Lon wants. And everyone else, for that matter. There we are. I didn't mean to hit manage. I just wanted it to let me enter. No, get out of that. There we are. Alright. The streets, you get to talk to... Okay, we'll go into the streets and talk to Woljif first. And let's see here. You want more water or anything, bro?
At the moment.
Alright. I swear, by the time this game loads, I was able to go grab a drink, go over to another room, turn the light on, come back, complain about it, and it still hasn't loaded. Finally. Right, and off we go to Woljif. Let's see. First things first. Wait. We'll just be near other... Yeah. Alright, well, we'll just talk to the blacksmith. Yeah, the frame rate's taking a bit of a nosedive. Alright. Bulk selling. Then, let's see. I'm not using a scythe in this game. Or in this run, anyway.
Okay.
So the deadly toll weapon is completely wasted on me for this.
This one is at, the quartermaster. This one to use is quartermaster. And it's on that quartermaster. And then they said, let's see, I'll play first for Scythe.
Okay.
The most terrible
Plus
one,
two, double axe.
you only can get at the very end, because at the very end, you don't really get to do it.
To be fair, a lot of the best gear is found near the end, so that doesn't really do much. Okay. Alright, put that out the way. Talk to Woljif. Woljif gives you a friendly wave. Hey, Chief, wanna talk? You wanted to tell me something in private? Woljif tries to seem calm, but his tail is lashing nervously. I don't know how to word it so you don't just drag me straight to the Inquisitors. Huh. Is this another secret? You can trust me, I won't tell anyone. For I am good. Woljif is still alert, but the motion of his tail slows. Fine, I still can't believe you took me back. No one has ever done anything like that for me before. So I guess I can trust you with some things. Not all of them, though. My shadow. Did I tell you it talks now? Well, it happened after I started carrying the Moon of the Abyss with me. And that's not the only thing that happened. Alright. It's been giving me strange dreams, like I'm falling inside some kind of crystal. I keep falling forever. Everything around me is shining, but dreams don't mean anything. I thought it was because the wound is so near. But there's something else. Woljif stays silent for a while, building up his courage. Chief, I'm stronger. My fingers tingle anytime I use magic now, like it's dying to come out. It wasn't like this before. I did some magic, but now it's like I can do some real damage, you know? This never happened before I took the moon. Woljif gives you a pleading look. Chief, I don't know what to do with these powers. What if they get stronger? I mean, I've always thought about what I'd do if I was suddenly rich and powerful. I'd show everyone my true worth, but I'm not ready for this. It's too much for a simple fellow like me. Yes, this is my grandfather's inheritance, but why do you leave it to me? Do you think he really wanted me to become stronger so I could grab what the world owed me? As payment for all the kicks and blows? For all the mocking at the way I was born? What if it's a trap? And I will stick with good because I am good and that's all I am. Just think how much you can do for the crusade now. Woljif's eyes flash in anger. His tail raising clouds of dust. For what? Listen, Chief, I didn't sign up to be a crusader. I'm with you because you seem alright. Better than these scum in shining armor hanging around the queen. I owe nothing to no one. They owe me twice over for everything I've been through in this life. These fighters for peace are hypocrites. They do whatever terrible things they want, pray to their gods for forgiveness, then keep on doing what they did before. They ain't getting my power. I'll decide what to do with it. Votil, Yugophalis, there are too many demons hanging around you. And the Moon of the Abyss turned out to be of demonic origin as well. Woljif sighs heavily. You think I like it? If it was up to me, I would never have met them. This is how I see it. Jägerfeld must be my grandfather, since they call me his spawn. Votiel, that spiked ugly mug, came to try to collect some of the old demon's debt from me. I know how it goes. We have uncles for this in the family. Big thugs, but without the spikes, who go around beating money out of late payers. The Hepzimira he's talking about must be like our sister Charisme, but for demons. And old Gramps crossed her somehow, and she just can't get over it. He probably stole the moon of the abyss from her. I don't know, but I would have. And the moon. Grandpa, you should have left me a note or something. Chief, I think he expected better of me than how I turned out in the end. He probably thought he'd have a smart grandkid who'd know what the moon was for and what to do with it, but he got me. Wolge's tail dropped sadly. So what if he was a demon? I don't want to let him down, you know? He believed in me, I guess. Just you and him, Chief. The only two people in the whole world who believe in me. That's why I have to figure this thing out. Right? I have to go. Let's talk later. Wolger shrugs. Whatever. You're free to do as you please. You didn't have to be so snippy because I said to do something good.
I'm crazy. I'm not stupid. Yes, it's coming.
That's a lawful run. When you play lawful, you might as well be the IRS. Or maybe the FBI, I don't know. One of those. Okay. Anivia. Commander. Anivia greets you with an energetic nod. My people have reported some shifty-looking characters hanging out in a cove not far from here. They invite passersby to go treasure hunting, promise them untold riches. Apparently there have been folks who bought their tails and went away with them. None have come back. Sounds like a place worth investigating. What do you reckon? Tell me more. This is the place, the Murky Grotto. Anivia marks the spot on the map. There are two of them, a fat guy and a scrawny guy. Could be your everyday bandits, but what if they're cultists? Anyway, I'd go check it out just to be safe. Have there been many reports like that? A whole heap of them. In this world wound of ours, cultists, spies, crooks, and lunatics are all over the place. I usually don't report this kind of stuff to you. I just deal with it myself. But those treasure hunters, my gut's telling me they're a special case, something that only you can deal with. Very well, I'll look into it. Thank you for the report. Treasures of the Midnight Owls. Oh, the DLC. Alright. Land looks resolute and serious. Mendel, we've got ourselves settled in here, so it's time to go back for the mongrels. If we don't do it, Sol will keep stalling until Iomedae herself comes down to drag him out. Why do you want to go back for them? You showed them the light of heaven, the shield maze has fallen, the ancient mongrel prophecy has come true. They want to go up to the surface, but they're afraid of taking the first step on their own. I can understand them. My father would have never gone to the surface if my mom hadn't encouraged him. Everyone needs support before taking an important step. Besides, you help the young ones. Save them from the eternal curse or whatever that demon and Windowalk tried to cast on them. If they don't follow you now, I'm afraid another Savamelik might come along and take advantage of them again. Why are you coming to me with this now? Lan hesitates. I decided to restart again. I wasn't feeling good with my character. That's a very good reason to restart. If you don't like it or you're feeling bad with it, then yeah. Bad build, or you just didn't like the choice options you were making? Like story-wise. Well, I'll wait for the response. Alright, Lan hesitates. You know, I just had so much on my plate. First, we were running around putting out fires in Canabras. Then we were running away from the gargoyles. Then we were running to save Dresden. Why don't we run to the caves now? I could ask the Queen to summon the Mongols as crusaders. Sol would like a real decree with a seal. But asking you is easier for me. Asking a queen about such a little thing is awkward. And you don't seem to have anything to do right now. You know, 'cause managing a huge fortress is so easy. Bad build. Alright. Well, I hope you enjoy the next one. I'm a little concerned about one thing with Mindel in my Oracle build. I chose to have a second mystery, the nature one, which is supposed to let me choose the revelation that gives me the animal companion, but I have yet to see the ability to get the animal companion. I'm like, when does it happen?
What level are you at?
10. I was trying to tank, but I just didn't have the HP pull for it. Alright.
Oh, you need to get that at the beginning.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it only favors at a beginning stage on certain
So choosing a second mystery only increases my spell pool?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
You gotta go for that.
That sucks. I wanted an animal companion without having the multi-class.
You could. You just do it in the reverse.
So if I went for the nature domain and then the last,
yeah.
but I still want the channeling the health channeling. All right, well, let's go. Let's go. We can always use more fighters. Lan smiles.
Probably can do that with that cleric thing about the faith thing.
All right, call me when you're ready to go. I'll be waiting. All right. Niflheim revealed. And then we just... Now's the... Oh! There he is. The angel radiates confidence, its powerful voice solemn and proud. Champion, my heart rejoices to find you in good health. I know you have many important matters to attend to, but first, listen to me. Your exploits have inspired many. The priests in Dresden and Mendev preach until they grow hoarse, surrounded by crowds of soldiers and lay people. But they are beset by doubt. Should their words stir the soldiers' hearts, spur righteous anger, and a thirst for victory? Or should they soothe war-weary souls like a healing elixir? Perhaps they should preach vigilance, and remind the masses how dark and dangerous our adversary is. Tell me what you think, and I shall carry your word to the priests. Will you be my advisor? I wish to help, champion, but I do not know if my counsel will be of any use, for I have never lived among mortals. But I shall sense trouble or see a good But should I sense trouble or see a good opportunity, I will come to you and tell you the truth. We'll trust your wisdom. What do you think the consequences of my decision will be? You can move mountains with a righteous word. The priest's promises of peace will console people, and the tide of brave souls flocking to your banner will not slacken even in the darkest hour. Their sermons of war will harden your soldiers' resolve, kindle their righteous fury, and inspire them to fight the enemy without regard for themselves. As for the frightening speeches, their purpose is to reach the ears of those who live under the protection of the Crusaders. Not everyone has a strong arm to carry a sword, but many have the gold to buy one. Remind them of the hardships and adversity that our soldiers face, and they will gladly aid our cause. All right. Preaching hope. Oh wait. I would say I will trust your wisdom, but I'm worried that will take the choice out of my hands, you know?
Okay.
Alright. Preaching hope. The effect of positive morale on recruitment growth increases by 50%. Preaching sacrifice. The effect of positive morale on finance, material, and energy points income increases by 33%. Let the priest bring comfort to my stalwart warriors. You are kind and merciful, and you have my respect. I will carry your words to the priest. Let them remind the people that hope is alive and shines brightly even in this dark hour. At this point I will remain silent. I dare not disturb you further, champion. Alright. Captain Odan salutes you and looks over the military council intently. Our intelligence was correct. Khwarazm-Zadah's host marches on Dresden. In his position, the wisest course of action upon reaching the walls would be to lay siege and wear down our forces with nuisance raids. However, my experience tells me that he will act differently. This is going to be a full-on assault, a decisive display of his power. When the enemy moves in on our position, we must meet them with a hail of arrows from the walls, gaining the full advantage of our superior defensive position. To prepare our army for this battle, I propose to pass a reform and increase the presence of ranged troops in our ranks. I believe light-armed slingers, a great number of whom can be trained quickly, will be adequate for our purposes. And once the demons get to them, every one of those slingers will be slaughtered. I say we only recruit experienced seasoned rangers who have traveled far and wide and know how to defend themselves in any situation. And Regil comes in. Captain Odan is correct to assume that our ranged troops can manage with light armaments. However, the troops themselves must be exemplary quality to complete the task at hand. I suggest we pick the most adept archers we have, and have them undergo rigorous training until they become true marksmen. Greybor smiles condescendingly. In my experience, in a fight with a dozen quick and accurate archers, the most valuable among them is the one who knows how to pick the right target. You don't learn that kind of skill on the archery range, only in action. Call some headhunters, hard-boiled cutthroats who live by their ability to put an arrow in the eye of a moving target. Why is Khwarazm-Zadah so intent on reclaiming Dresden? By capturing the city, we have gone on the offensive for the first time in decades. We have broken the established mold. That which is taken by demons rarely escapes their grasp. The liberation of Dresden could become a symbol of new hope for mortal kind, and Karamzada seeks to smother that hope in its cradle. Moreover, Dresden is a well-positioned foothold that threatens both the World Wound and northern Mendev. Karamzada cannot fail to appreciate its significance. But there is also a more pragmatic reason. Back in the day, Karamzada planned to capture Dresden himself, but Minago beat him to it. If he takes it back now, he will finally have his glory as well as further humiliating Minago. Greybor, you're not a soldier. What are you doing here? Greybor puffs his pipe and, after a short pause, says with dignity, "True, I'm not a soldier. However, I have a better understanding of killing than most. Besides, the fact that I'm not a professional soldier means I can offer you a fresh perspective and give you advice that would never occur to a career officer. I want to hear the opinions of my advisors." Everyone looks at you expectantly. "Why Rangers, Sela?" "We can't bolster our ranks with hunters and shepherds who can shoot an arrow but don't know anything about melee combat. War is not shooting partridges out of the sky. The demons could easily break through our ranks and attack our archers, and what happens then? A massacre that will leave us digging graves for a bunch of boys and girls? Rangers, on the other hand, spend their whole lives traveling, and they know what it's like to rely on no one but themselves. They're battle-hardened, and they can wield both a bow and a blade to fend off a dangerous foe if need be. In worrying about the lives of individual soldiers, we must not put their safety above expediency. The price of defeat will be the loss of the entire army, not just a few soldiers. Regil, tell me more about snipers." "If we take 100 archers and work them to the bone, in time, we will discover a dozen with real talent. They must be able to remain completely focused on their combat objective, taking out one opponent after another. And the infantry's duty is to shield such valuable assets from any attacks, with their bodies, if necessary." Greybor arches an eyebrow and smirks skeptically. "You're acquiring a powerful but extremely vulnerable weapon. If we're not up against idiots, our enemy will see our weak spot and hit us there. That's exactly what I would do." "Greybor, how are headhunters better than others?" "They can use their heads rather than just shooting wildly. Soldiers think the main thing is just to hit the target quickly and accurately. Doesn't matter what kind of target it is. If it's an enemy, it's good enough for them. But when you hunt dangerous prey alone, you can't help but smarten up. You learn to spot the leader in a crowd, count the guards, figure out who will have the time to take an arrow for their leader and who won't. And you do your work from as far away as you can so you don't put yourself at risk for no reason. Which is why my colleagues in trade will outclass any soldier. If you hire professionals, they won't shoot volleys into the enemy infantry with abandon. They'll take out every single spellcaster and officer hiding behind the infantry, and pay you off for your investment before the enemy even reaches the front ranks of your army." "Captain Odan, can slingers compare to experienced archers?" "Of course not. A sling is not an accurate weapon, but it is cheap and easy to learn. Slingers training is inexpensive and brief. Any commoner can pick up the basics, and will be able to bring a large number of ranged troops onto the battlefield. Their numbers will compensate for their lack of skill." Sela's expression darkens. Untrained, practically unarmed peasants in the rear, a perfect target. Alright, everything is clear to me now. Your advisors nod respectfully in response to your words. Alright, so what do we go for?
Snipers or headhunters. You guys go for Daz or Daz? Say a lot of people on the payroll.
The main archery range provides weekly recruitment for rangers, a ranged unit capable of defending themselves in close combat. Or next, let's see, snipers. All archers become marksmen. Extremely accurate range troops with powerful bows. Shot penalty in close combat. What do rangers have? Favored enemy demons. Skillful repulse. Unit does not switch to melee weapons in melee combat and deals full damage. Huh. Headhunters. These hired assassins earn their bread by tracking down and eliminating all kinds of sentient prey. They prefer not to waste their time on cannon fodder, instead focusing on enemy commanders, spellcasters, and other valuable soldiers. Turn shooting. The unit makes a counterattack when damaged by a ranged attack 1 time per round. Oh wait, they're neutral evil. They have alignments. This will help my decision. Slingers are neutral good. Alright, we're looking like we're using slingers. What are marksmen? Marksmen are lawful good. Oh wow. And then rangers. What are rangers? Rangers are neutral good. Alright. So I'm either using rangers or slingers. Slingers are literally just peasants. That's too fucking cruel for me. I don't care. I'm not going to send a large force of neutral good people to die by the scores.
Just in body.
So
all I need is a body.
I will once again listen to the paladin. Our infantry will be covered by rangers. It's good to know you're not about to start throwing away the lives of your soldiers. Not all generals. Sela pauses to glare at Captain Odon with undisguised anger. Treat their soldiers in the same way. I hope these measures will be enough to repel Karamzada's onslaught. And if not, those who come to take our place will learn from our mistakes and fare better.
Well, he's got to understand, he's got years before, even before her. Some things, right? That's how you be sturdy the most.
I can see one issue when I would, or one scenario where I would use the conscripts and the slingers and all that, and that's if I have like a general that has an area of effect buff that can help everybody, because then there's more soldiers to actually buff, and then thus it would multiply the buff to the point where it's like they're either as good or better than these other options. So I see the point behind it if it comes up. Alright, in 2 days I can go to strengthening diplomatic connections. Can't do anything else though right now. Lan wants to go help out by recruiting his people. There's a lot of the stargazers in Pelora's Fall that want me to go to Winter Sun to help out with their stuff, and I want to get the mythic quest thing out the way, because that'll give me the rank,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Mage class, you know, is a
Alright,
sword point.
is the party already tired? Nope, we're good to go. Oh, never mind. Socio is at death's door. We'll just rest up. Ninio, make a scroll. What spell scroll should we have Ninio make this time?
Another killer.
Phantasmal Killer? Okay. The only other option I would pick is the Scroll of Greater Invisibility. Alright, Phantasmal Killer. Begin rest.
Please don't look at me like that. I can read your desires plainly on your face.
Do you think your face does not betray your inner thoughts? A wolf can befriend a flock of sheep, but it will always see them as lumps of meat. Wouldn't you agree?
I will guide us.
Alright, well, their debates aside, let's get out of here. Alright, Woljif, go away. Lan, get back in the party. Let's go. Alright. With that, we begin the trek outside to, and for real this time, we're going to Dresden. Not Dresden, we're going to Winter Sun. Oh. Yeah, alright. Oh. Let's see here. So, go down this way. Huh. There's some demon armies about to come over here and start attacking this fort.
Check it out.
I don't think I'll be able. Well, no, I might be able to get there in time. Let's get them on the move. Should be fine. Alright. There it is, Winter Sun. Of course, we make it when when almost everyone's fatigued. Rest up. Right. I gotta properly tell everyone what to do. Arushale, you're on camouflage duty. Lan, you're on night watch. Alright. Then we'll change what dish is being given out. Yeah, Grey Boar's Daren's favorite dish, Lan's favorite dish. So let's do 5 speed salad, plus 10 movement speed for the day. Yeah, that's the only character here that has a dish that's their favorite. Alright. Okay. Current recipe. Begin rest.
I'm sorry about what happened to you.
What happened? What are you talking about? Oh, right. I was born a monster. Thanks for reminding me.
Or he beats himself up about it all the time.
Damn.
Because he got to live and his siblings didn't.
Yeah, I remember reading it. Enter into Winter Sun. Alright. Alright. Considering the time, actually, we're going to call it for now. So, again, as I usually say, thank you to everyone who was able to join us on this run of Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Hope to see you all next time. Let me see. Next time should be tomorrow, actually. Yeah. And until then, please, take care.